Headman Builds here, and this is a basically a lot of people have been asking me about my Subaru Legacy, so I'm just going to give a rundown of what my car is and what it has inside. To start off, it is a 2003 Subaru Legacy. It did start off as an NA. If a lot of you guys don't know what NA is, it's just an automatic. From there, the automatic was giving me a lot of issues, just overall reliability wise. I went ahead and thought of the long process with my cousin and another good builder. You guys can check him out. I'll go ahead and link his Instagram and stuff in the description. You can check him out at @dogbuild. But besides that, yeah, we had a big issue with the automatic, so we decided to go ahead and iWire swap it. But we are iWire build 12 number 71. Big shout out to Brian and his team over at Lake Forest in Southern California. If you guys ever need a Subaru swap, please hit them up. But this is just a quick introduction to my Subaru Legacy. Again, started off as an NA, went ahead and swapped it with a full iWire plug and play, so no issues whatsoever. Plugs right into the OEM Legacy interior harness and body harness, so no issues there. The only thing that was changed on the inside was the cluster. I did go ahead and use a EJ WRX cluster, so I went ahead with that. Other than that, engine specs and head specs are basically OEM EJ20 and S20 heads that are just on there, you know, nothing crazy, nothing overbuilt. The turbo, on the other hand, is a VF series upgraded billet wheel and rebuild from SoCal Porting. I don't know exactly where their address is, but I'll link it in the description. Okay, big shout out to them as well. Thank you guys. A little bit on the build. So the build is currently was tested over at Church Auto Testing out near Long Beach and San Pedro area. I think that's where it's located, out that way. Big thanks to HC Tune. I'll link him as well. Very good tuner and tester of the car. He did test my numbers. We did really well over there. But a rundown, basically, I am running TGV deletes, so radium's on here. I do also keep my OEM stuff so I can switch back during carb legal swaps. You guys know how this goes. A little bit other than that, I am running just basically all my lines are all OEM. There's no braided in here. I did run a braided setup at one point, but I did swap it out back to OEM just for the aspect and comfort of my own. Some of these hoses, as you can tell, are red. I am waiting to go ahead and swap them out. I'm gonna swap them back to just OEM black. I don't like the two color scheme anymore, besides the red and the STI top mount. Intercooler, we are running a parent intercooler. I am running also a Grimspeed boost controller. When it comes to my suspension and wheels, I am running a OEM suspension. When it comes to my wheels, I did get those Ray wheels from the homie. Shout out to Matt. He supplied me with those wheels on a very good deal. I appreciate you. So yeah, car was repainted. When I first got it, it was a very ugly white. I got it in San Diego. The car was basically left for dead. It had a whole bunch of sand and water inside of it. I went ahead and cleaned it all out, and basically I'm back to fixing up the issues of the little bit that's left over, but not too much. Honestly, most of this car is pretty much done. Any rundown on anything else underneath? Headers are all OEM, nothing special down there. Downpipe is an engine, basically engine downpipe for the 02 to 07 WRX/STI. Very beautiful downpipe, love it. Comes with the double bung top and lower. I use the lower for the O2 sensor. Beautiful, never had any issues. Haven't had any check engine lights the 4 years that I've had this car built and running. Okay. When it comes to my mid pipe, I went with a Kakimoto. That's from Japan. It's a JDM special for the Legacy, also known as the Legalis R out there. So I did run that. My muffler is a Fujitsubo JDM Jasma, you know, spec out there, so I do have that on there as well. My front bumper and my hood are supplies over at JDM All Makes in El Monte. Shout out to you guys. They supply my JDM bumper and my JDM hood. I really do appreciate you guys when I went for the swap. I am running, as you guys seen, the pair and dual gauge in the cabin um, on my steering column. So I went ahead and did that little video. I actually am going to show a how-to on how to do it again, because I actually have another legacy right in front that I'm going to show you guys right. So we're back. Anything else on the car? I did remove my washer tank. I don't use it too often. It doesn't rain too often in California. When it does rain, I just go ahead to the car wash and get it redone. So yeah, that's pretty much the specs on it. Oil changes every 3,000 miles, 90K maintenance done by myself, and I just did 130,000 maintenance. Basically redid the trans fluid, oil change again. Went ahead and checked all the boots and stuff on the axles, you know. Did a little pop down on the suspension, make sure we're not blown anywhere. You know, steering rack rebuilt, STI. The whole front bottom end is STI, to explain to everybody. So what I mean by that is basically steering rack, subframe, control arms, end links, sway bar is all STI. I will give you guys a full parts list of what I have. It should pop up right now. All right, back to me. Okay, so we are here back at the car. That's basically pretty much the rundown. I appreciate everybody coming through with M Builds. This video has already been a little too long, so the 7 minutes is good enough. I'll see you guys next time, and don't forget to subscribe.